Have you ever wondered why Formula One's safety car is not an F1 car? After all, wouldn't it make sense to use a car with the same performance as the pilots to lead the grid at critical times? It seems logical, but the reality is completely different. The answer involves safety, technology, money, and even advertising. And at the end of this video, I assure you, you'll never see safety car the same way. The first safety car in Formula One appeared in the 1973 Canada Grand Prix, and it was a disaster. Porsche 914 lost control of the race. He confused the leaders, and the end result was only defined 3 hours after the flag. But calm down, because since then, the FIA has evolved a lot. We tested several models from Lamborghinis, a Porsche 911, and even a Fiat Tempra. Yes, a Fiat Tempra was once a safety car in Formula One. But why not a F1 car? How many times have you heard a rider complain on the radio, "Is this safety car too slow?" But what if I tell you that this is not quite true? Aston Martin and Mercedes used today have plenty of power to walk faster, but the safety car driver follows strict speed rules to ensure everyone's safety. Now imagine an F1 car in this position. What would happen? The biggest problem would be the tire temperature. F1 cars need to keep their tires warm to ensure grip on the track, and running at lower speeds could completely compromise it. Worse yet, the engine would also suffer as it was designed to operate at high speed and under high aerodynamic pressure. Safety car is not just a car. It is a walking control center. It carries monitoring screens, direct communication systems with the FIA, and even a co-pilot that helps manage the race. Now think, how to fit all this inside an F1 car? Simply impossible. Furthermore, the design of an F1 car itself does not favor this role. Cockpits are small, with no room for a co-pilot and without any structure to support the amount of equipment needed to monitor the track and running. A safety car needs visibility and absolute control of the situation, and a monopose just doesn't offer it. Now, let's talk about money. If a current safety car already costs hundreds of thousands of pounds, an F1 car would cost millions. Not to mention maintenance costs, tire change, and logistics. Not to mention that an F1 car consumes absurd amounts of money around, making it viability as a virtually impossible safety car. Just to get an idea, a single F1 car turn can cost tens of thousands of dollars in tire wear, fuel, and maintenance. Now imagine such a car being used repeatedly throughout the season just to neutralize races. The cost would be absurd. Now comes one of the most interesting reasons: sponsorship. Aston Martin and Mercedes pay to have their cars at the center of attention whenever there is an incident on the track. But an F1 car? He is not a commercialized model, so what would be the financial return to a manufacturer? None. What's more, brands enjoy safety car as a global showcase, showing models that consumers can buy. After all, you may not even be able to drive an F1 car on the street, but you can buy an Aston Martin or Mercedes AMG, exactly the cars we see leading the grid during a yellow flag. So now you know, a F1 safety car would not only be unfeasible, but it wouldn't make a difference either. The current model works perfectly for what needs to be done. But now I want to know your opinion. If it were possible, would you like to see an F1 safety car being an F1 car? Or do you think the current system is already ideal? Comment down here. And if you liked this video, already leave the like, subscribe to the channel, and activates the bell for more amazing content about Formula One. And if you want to know more insane curiosities in the F1 world, click on the video that is appearing on the screen. See you there!